This is 2.5 Takes, a podcast dedicated to our love of sports. My name is Shaun, and on today's episode, we will discuss our passion for English Premier League clubs, Chelsea, Everton, and of course, Manchester United. Plus, we will also look into the international break. It's over nearly. We have a few more days, but that means we can look forward to Premier League games this coming weekend. So we're going to give our predictions, and then we'll kind of go from there. But first and foremost, I need to introduce my good friends, Paul, Stephen. Hey, guys.
What's up?
Good buddy.
Hey, welcome. Got a little, action from some World Cup qualifying matches and some other stuff going on.
We do. There was actually a bunch of teams that ended up qualifying during the break. So just for a quick breakdown, again, you don't have to Google this. That's why you come and watch this hour-long podcast. It is a breakdown for us. So in Africa, we've already known some of these, but Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria all qualified. But during this break, we did have Ghana, who ended up, I believe, on Saturday, if I remember right. Ghana is now into the World Cup. And so, of course, that means we will be playing Ghana. U.S. will be playing Ghana in the World Cup because why not?
We always play Ghana when they're in the World Cup.
We should. Honestly, it's been a while.
It's been a while, so might as well. And
It's been a while.
no, so just keep going.
I
Keep
got you.
going. It's so if we want to do a round of applause, Cape Verde, it is their first time. Fun fact. That country is only 560,000 people. So every single state in the United States has more of a population than that country, and they have made the World Cup.
Massive.
I'm here for it, and I need them to play in Kansas City so we can go watch them.
For $3,500, you can go see them, dude. That's exciting. Congrats.
Congrats, you made the World Cup, and you're going to spend your life savings getting over
Yep.
here.
And
Can't
you're
wait.
not going to be able to watch it. Yay.
I will sell Warner's Disney lightsaber to go to that game. Sorry. Okay.
There we go.
So there are a couple of games that we can actually close out tomorrow, or if you're watching this, we're recording this on Monday night. So Tuesday, the 14th, Benin and South Africa and Nigeria are all fighting for Group C. Senegal and Dominican Republic of Congo will all be fighting for Group B.
Not Dominican Republic.
What'd I say? Dominican Republic?
You said Dominican Republic of Congo.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Democratic Republic.
Democratic Republic. All I put was DR. I'm sorry. Oh man.
That's
our one
Dominican Republic.
Yep. Our one Congo guy is like, you son of a. And so round 2.
You keep adding people from these countries.
Hey, over time, it's just going to be worldwide. And then round 2, gosh, UEFA, they, just so y'all know, leaders in all the groups will qualify. Runner-up will play in a tournament later in the year. So far, I'm not going to sit here and tell you who's in what lead. Just here's the leaders: Germany, Switzerland, Denmark, France, Spain, Netherlands, Austria, Portugal, Belgium, Norway, England, Croatia. There are plenty of other teams that are close to making it, but that's who is leading the current group. And so we will know in November who all will actually be in the World Cup from UEFA. And then, of course, CONCACAF has 3 spots up for grabs. Gentlemen, can you please tell me the 3 teams that could possibly join the hosts from CONCACAF? Don't look at your notes.
I mean, I was already looking at my notes whenever you said it, but I would not have guessed the 3 teams.
Nope.
So, as someone who has been to Haiti twice in my life, that's pretty exciting. I actually own a Haiti jersey that Andy gave me a while back, and so I'm pretty hyped.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Well, spoiler alert, Paul said it. So Haiti, Curacao, and I'm probably butchering all this, but Suriname?
Suriname.
Suriname, okay?
Suriname.
Yep. Yep.
It
I got
looks
you.
like Suriname.
Mhm.
Suriname.
Mhm.
Guys, I need all three of these teams. I don't want to see Costa Rica. I don't want to see Honduras. I don't want to see El Salvador. I want to see these
Yeah,
three
get
teams.
'em out of there.
Again,
Well, we definitely don't want to see El Salvador. Somebody might get knifed on the pitch.
the more oh gosh, it got dark. The more first time teams, the better. I'm here for it, and that just sounds so exciting. We will again, kind of the bigger November timeframe. We'll know when when a lot of those teams will qualify, and we're starting to see more and more. So we're starting to kind of see that big wrap up of World Cup 2026, which is crazy to think, but it's
Guys, less than a
as
year.
much as
I feel like Paul might be like a CONCACAF sicko. Like he may just like watch these random CONCACAF game matches, that like no one else
I am
even
on.
knows
Let me
they're
tell
on
you.
TV.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I am on Erling Haaland watch, and I'm on Haiti watch. That's all that matters in my life
Okay, okay.
that's it.
right now.
That's it. Okay,
So
so
you need Norway and Norway and Haiti.
I'll be great.
I mean, you
I'll
picked
be great.
apparently right now you've picked two good teams, and your odds are you've hedged your bets essentially. So if there's any other team that either you're sad that is already out because they just apparently just pooped the bed,
Right.
or there's a team you're like they're right there or whatever. Is there someone you really want to see on our home soil? Not that you're going to be able to watch it because it's too expensive, but is there someone you want to know they're going to be here training, playing?
I think that Erling Haaland deserves to be in the World Cup. He's too good.
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, that would be fun. He is fun to watch.
I think Americans will be like, yeah, blonde hair flowing, massive human. Yeah, they're going to get behind
He is
him.
a big man.
He's a big guy.
He's a very big man. He's so agile for someone who's that big. Just
His first
he
touch
runs
is stupid.
he runs like a gazelle. Like if you watch that guy just sprint, it's like how are you that just nimble and that big? But so I'll be honest, I will be. I think it's at 2:00 tomorrow. I will be probably driving back from Tulsa with my phone in a very safe place. I'll just be listening to it. I won't be watching it at all when I'm driving. But
Definitely
watching,
not. Not
no,
safe.
we don't do that. But watching South Africa try and all they need to do is win. Just win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who are they playing?
They're apparently in a stadium called Mbella. You would ask me. It's another like very small.
What was the South African's name that scored the first goal of 2010? It was something wild.
Shabalala.
Yes.
Dude,
Shabalala.
with a freaking Shabalala with a freaking
Shabalala
rip
ding
from
dong.
like 30 out, left to right against Mexico. Dude, that's still I could never. This is before DHgate, so I could never get that kit. I wanted that kit so bad. I still have a. I think my old man has it, but there's a Vuvuzela because of that World Cup. That's still to me that is still pinnacle of World Cups.
Pinnacle.
Is that World Cup?
That was U.S. Algeria, right?
Yeah.
Landon Donovan.
I'm sorry. Real quick to answer your question, Rwanda. That's what we're playing. So hopefully we should win that game. And also, what is it about U.S. and not doing well versus African teams? Please help me because it's not just the national team. The U20s just lost yesterday. 3-1 to Morocco.
Dude.
I don't understand. You beat France 3-0 and you lose to Morocco 3-1. Explain this to me, please. I'm not frustrated at all. It's fine.
Yeah. We got no answers for you. There's lots of things.
Yeah, I got nothing,
when
bro.
it comes to U.S. soccer that we can't provide answers for.
All right. Well, guys, the beautiful thing
it's like watching the Dune movie, and trying to figure out Lisa Nagaib the whole time. You're like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on until. Go ahead.
I just fall asleep every time. So
No.
I'm sorry. I do. I I've tried twice, and I've fallen asleep both times. I will say that I like Hans Zimmer. I'm sorry. I will. My goal is to watch it at some
Take it
point
back.
in my lifetime.
Sometime in your lifetime.
In my lifetime.
How old are you that you're falling asleep in movies? Gosh, are you 80?
Gosh.
How early do y'all wake up?
You got any? You got any? Werther's originals on you?
Andy McDonald has the sugar-free ones.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Because
Got to
he's
get him on the
50.
pod soon.
He's 50. He's got to have those Werther's.
He's always
Get him on the
welcome.
pod.
It'd be exciting.
Uh,
So the cool thing about this week is we're not starting off the podcast with EPL, but even as we're yawning and extremely tired because it is kind of late, we will be focusing on a little bit of EPL coming because the international break's over. It's almost there. So
Gosh, yeah.
we got some Premier League to look forward to for
yep,
sure.
Yeah, we do.
Chelsea kicks us off. Chelsea is traveling, I believe, north to the City Ground. And I did have a fun fact I wanted to say before we get Paul's thoughts on the game. So, since Forest's return in the 2022 season of the Premier League, Chelsea, they have not lost to Nottingham at Stamford Bridge, but Forest has taken points at home in both fixtures last year.
Yeah.
And another kind of odd little thing, just because it was again, I'm trying to add these random facts to clubs. The club name is not random. It's literally from Sherwood Forest. Opened in
That's pretty cool.
The stadium opened in 1998. It's one of the oldest club stadiums, and the original founder named the club after the legendary Sherwood Forest, home of Robin Hood.
Nice. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
Ooh. That's good stuff, man.
I saw the fact, and I was like, we gotta plug it. So, Paul, how we feeling? You're starting bright and early Saturday
Yeah.
morning.
I mean, if I say anything other than we should win 3-1 or 3-0, then I'm a terrible Chelsea fan because they're Nottingham Forest is, I think, 17th. They're not playing well at all. You're having Esteval coming off an incredible, international campaign over the last 7 days. He had the game winner against Liverpool. So if you want a bold take, I think that Esteval has a hat trick.
Okay, so just Esteval? No one else gets on the board?
Nah, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm going to say, I mean, I'll go back and forth 3-1, 3-0, potato, whatever.
I'm here for it. I love it.
But yeah, no, I mean, we should play well. We should win. We should dominate. All those things. So the Brazilian boys are going to show out.
Yes, and especially because apparently Ange can't win a game. And I don't see it happening here for
They
sure.
lost to Galatasaray.
What?
Was that
exactly? I think so. That's what I'm saying.
That's a tough place to play.
Funny.
Yeah. Turkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those places it looks hostile and there's flares everywhere.
I would love to go to Turkey,
big
bro. I would
tifos.
love it. Yep.
Be awesome.
Yep.
I mean, anything besides, of course, winning. Anything from the game you're looking forward to. Anything that's been standout. Anybody that like Esteval, you're wanting hopefully that momentum from international break to kind of keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I think that guy is growing up before our eyes. Like, I don't know what you compare him to in football or soccer or basketball. I don't know if it's like Cason Wallace or something where you're just like, dude, the guy's going to be so good.
That's a good pull.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I just think it's going to be fun. I think Cole Palmer, they're trying to be cautious with that guy. But to beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer is impressive. So I have a lot of hope against Nottingham Forest.
Absolutely. I mean, even at the City Ground, I mean, even with the record that I had said a little bit before you gave your take, I don't. This is not the Nottingham Forest of last year.
Right.
They're
I
not
agree.
the giant killers they were last year.
No.
I mean, they're almost in relegation form, which is sad to say. I don't want to see that happen, but yeah, it's tough for them for sure. Well, I mean, you already gave your pick 3-0. And if you want to keep it at that, we
Let's
can
do
keep it
that.
at that. That's awesome. 10 is we're going to jump over to you, Stephen. You guys are shocking. This is probably the most shocking thing. Not even Cape Verde making the World Cup. You guys are playing an away game, which I think is rare for y'all.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Game away
Grealish
from
against City.
Hill Dickinson.
Yep. So you're
Yeah.
you're not traveling to the city ground. That's Nottingham. You're going to the Etihad. And I'm not giving a fun fact about City. It's not happening. So, Stephen, how you feeling about this game?
I'm trying to look up the last time Everton got a victory against Man City, and man, it's been a while. I can't even. I'm trying to find it. I can't even easily find it on Google. It's been so long.
Hey, you don't use Google anymore, man. It's ChatGPT. The last time Manchester City was beat by Everton was January 15th of 2017 at Goodison Park. Do you want to hear the score?
Yeah.
It wasn't just a 1-0 win. You guys thumped them 4-0.
Yeah.
Go.
So almost, I mean, 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
However, I will say, if you remove the so essentially basically all the cheating, remove the 115, all that. Before all the money came through, Everton owned City.
Yeah.
I remember looking at fun facts and trying to figure things out. Everton owned that. So it's a. Does Grealish get the winner? Let's put it that way. That would be exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of looking at it and you know trying to think like last season, we got a draw with them, but we haven't beat them. So I really am looking at, we're probably looking at best case, a 1-1 draw. Worst case, we're probably losing, 2-1, 3-1. I'm just not confident. I'm not real confident right now in what Everton's going to be able to do in this match. And I don't know. I mean,
What was Everton's last? They had a
last
big
week,
win.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace.
That's a big win. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Like before, last 2 weeks ago, or three episodes, 2 or 3 episodes ago, we were talking about Crystal Palace and Wolves and who all Everton was playing, and I was like, okay, between Crystal Palace and West Ham, I was like between Crystal Palace and West Ham, I was like, we're gonna get 4 points, right? But I expected the 3 points to come against West Ham, but actually came against Crystal Palace. So I was right on picking 4 points, but it was just not the right matches. And Crystal Palace was a good win. They're up there, top half of the table and everything. So I don't know. I just I'm hoping that we can pull something out. And I guess this year more than several other years recently, City seems like they're more gettable. They're not quite as dominant as they have been.
I don't think so. I mean,
The
for me,
past
not a
few
fan losing.
years.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably go 2-1. I'd probably go 2-1. Man City. If I'm predicting, my hope is my hope is we can pull out a draw and maybe just somehow sneak out a win. But yeah, we'll see.
So you're thinking 2-1 City. I actually wrote down 2-2. That was what I had placed down. I think you guys can score, and I don't think City's good enough to stop you guys from scoring.
Yeah.
But so I could see Holland scoring 2 goals. He's on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything else besides the hope of winning? Is there anything you're wanting to see from the match? Anything you're wanting to hopefully get from the match?
I'd like to see. I just want to see, some good ball control and some good shots on goal. I think defensively we've been pretty good this year. Uh, I think just converting on a few of those shots. I think is kind of where we've had some difficulty with a few matches and everything. So hopefully we can put a few of those in the back of the net.
Speaking of that, our XG for all three clubs, we are underperforming between 2 to 4 goals. So maybe this is the game. Yeah, we should all be, even though we're not terrible in the league positions, we should all be higher. I'm just saying. Well, then, so that's Saturday.
Send us home, baby. What's up?
Well, are you guys going to be able to watch? I mean, Paul, you got to wake up kind of early for a 6:30 match.
I mean, duh.
David, I think
we have a training on Saturday morning, but I probably don't need to get there until probably like 8:15 or so. So I can watch some of it.
Steve, are you going to be able to watch the match?
Yeah, probably. We'll be hanging out at my brother's in Texas, so we'll be. He'll actually. Wait, hold on. My brother is a Man City fan,
Bro, you better
so
get
I
that
gotta make
Guinness
sure
flowing.
I gotta make sure I take. Yeah, I gotta make sure and take my Everton jersey.
Fantastic.
Let's
I don't think
go.
he's gonna realize that. I don't think he's gonna realize that until I come out, Saturday morning with my Everton.
Yeah, just stare him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, let's go. Yeah, but yeah, we definitely need to get one of those nitro Guinness.
Yes.
Well, then, so United. It sounds like I guess we're all traveling, which is fun apparently. So United traveling to Liverpool,
Y'all are
the
gonna whoop up on them, dude. I'm telling you right now.
oldest rivalry in English football since 1894.
That's big time, dude.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's
No,
That's pretty
nasty.
crazy.
Nasty
it's
Derby.
Liverpool has owned the series when it's been, especially at their stadium. I'm going blank on their field.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't really care enough about them to say
Right.
who it is.
So
I kind of forgot, but
so Manchester and Liverpool are both pretty close to each other.
Anfield.
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 How
Yeah.
the hell?
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So
Good.
it's almost like an I-40 type situation.
Like Tulsa, Oklahoma City, but probably even closer because they're like like those
It's probably
cities are
like,
much closer.
yes, it's probably
That's
like
probably like Dallas and Fort Worth or something like that.
I was almost thinking like Oklahoma City to Earlsboro. I was thinking like straight across. That's probably the
What?
distance.
Burrow. You're throwing cities out there that the
Okay,
average person's
Oklahoma
not
City,
even going
Shawnee.
to know.
It is. It is 49 minutes,
Oklahoma
35
City, Shawnee.
miles. Yeah,
Oklahoma
35
City, Shawnee.
miles.
That's literally what
So
it
you're
is.
saying so yeah, so Manchester is basically Shawnee is what you're saying. That's what I'm gathering.
In that situation, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But no, Liverpool, as we've seen, they're 0-3 in the last 3 matches, and so I would love to be able to have United place them at 0-4. My
We got to
prediction
let
is
that guy
2-2.
not cut his hair.
Gosh. I showed Sierra, and Sierra goes, ugh.
Poor guy.
I know. That's
He
my
didn't.
thing about why you bet that is insane. But no,
So they have 3 wins in a row right now.
United, no. United have 1.
Oh, sorry.
Liverpool has 3 losses in a row. Right, 2
Liverpool has
losses.
3 losses.
3.
2 losses. Okay, that's right.
3.
Man U beat Sunderland last.
Yep, yep, yep. So we beat Sunderland, went into the international break. I believe a lot of our guys did stay back, and so I know Casemiro and Cunha did really very well with Esteval down the Brazilian, their international matches. But for the most part, I'm No one got injured. We're great. I would love a Seshko game-winning goal, game-winning header, 86 minutes, something like that. 2-2 seems more realistic. Now, that's also me being very, very negative towards Lamans. He came out his very first match, and so this will only be a second match.
So, but he's got to be better than previous.
Yes, I mean,
You know,
yeah, I mean he looks very strong, very capable, very confident. We still look very vulnerable, especially in the midfield. Now everyone seems very healthy. Like I don't think there's any big major issues with injuries. So I'll take a 2-2. Now what you tell me 3-1, I would take that and run with it
take
all
that
day.
in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Absolutely. 1-0.
I think that Manchester United versus Liverpool is kind of OU Texas, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty rough
Pure hatred. Yes.
fan wise. Yeah,
Yes. And I don't even think so. I again kind of trying to look up stats. You know how if we three were to go down like Thursday night, Friday night, down to Dallas, we can go to Deep Ellum, East Ellum, and we can find there's actual bars that we could go and find Texas fans, and we'd all just have camaraderie, right? We would as much as like we would joke around.
No, no. You have you been down there for OU Texas?
See,
Have you been?
I remember watching an article about how like they were like, no, actually, there's specific areas that everyone kind of gets along. No, am I wrong?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I
I've
well,
mean,
never
like
been, which makes me sad.
if you say get along, I guess maybe they're in the same place together, but there's been some.
I
I
can imagine.
mean,
Of course, you're gonna have some bad eggs, right? But I'm like, I grew up. I mean, I know you grew up in there, but like, I also, grew up in North Texas, and so I know just the ignorance that Texas fans have of how they
yeah,
act, regardless of how they win or lose or whatever. But like I've partied with them, I've had a good time with them, and then when it comes to game day, I'm like, I hate all of you. You suck. It's whatever. And so, but there are bars. I think the bars closest each stadium, whether it be especially Liverpool, for whatever reason, but they will not allow you to walk in the bar with a kit on.
Just in general,
Whether in general, even the bars right next to the stadium,
whichever one it is.
they will not allow you to wear Liverpool kits in
they're
the
just
bar.
tired of paying for repairs and new bar stools, and
I'm sick of
yeah,
replacing this
Bikes,
window
yeah,
every 3 days.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
basically.
yeah.
And so,
I get it.
it's
I
one of
get
the
it.
things I don't yeah, as much as, you have these people like, "Oh, I can't stand Leeds," or, Newcastle, couldn't care less. But then you have Liverpool, I'm like, "No, I just don't care at all." Like, for them, I'm like, "You all can you're Texas." That's, like, probably the best pull we could have.
Right.
I want you
Right.
to lose every game, and every time you lose, we could be losing. It still makes my day better because you've lost.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Yeah, yeah,
and I love how I think we're all three on the same point of that. I think all of our clubs, especially Everton, but like
yeah.
all of
We're
our
all
clubs,
perfectly happy with Liverpool losing. Yeah,
which is
for sure.
Yes.
which
So
So
good.
yeah, it makes it. You know, yeah.
but is there any other games? I gave my prediction. I'll still stay with 2-2. I'm hoping I'm completely wrong. I'll take a 2-0 victory. I'll
Yeah.
take another clean sheet for Le Mans.
Yeah.
But is there any other matches that do stand out? Are we all hoping Arsenal loses again? That's always fun. Is there, you feel sad that Sunderland lost? Do you want to see them win again? Anything like that?
No strong opinions at this point. Yeah.
Hey, fair enough. It's more like it's 6:30 in the morning. I just want to watch Chelsea win, and then
Yeah.
get on
For
with it.
Yeah.
sure.
I was trying to look at other matches to see if there's anything. Arsenal plays Fulham. West Ham, Brentford. Yeah, there's not. I mean, these are probably the biggest games of the week. Looking at it. Um,
Does Chelsea play during the week?
That is a good question. Let's see.
Another good question. Does Chelsea continue the record, and do they get a red card, regardless of the win?
That would be hilarious. So they play. Okay, here's predictions: 3-0, Esteval, Patrick, Esteval, red card because he has
Shirt off.
a cheap tackle. He has a cheap tackle in the first half.
Yep.
Takes his
Yep.
shirt off
Yep.
on the hat trick, and
So we say.
and the fans are like erupt.
So Anthony Taylor is repping
Chelsea,
again.
yes, Chelsea does play on the 22nd. They play Ajax in Champions League on Paramount
That's
Plus.
so funny.
You got that.
Ajax, man, I was looking at
Ajax,
that, and I would definitely have not said that Ajax. I would have been
I
like,
know.
"Oh, they playing Ajax."
Your name.
Ajax.
Your
The
name
Deutsch.
is a cleaning detergent.
You're watching Ted Lasso. You know this. You know you'll pick up on it.
I was just thinking of Deadpool.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So that's good. You guys will have 2 wins on the bounce for sure after
Yeah.
the international
Yeah.
break, which is awesome.
I think so.
That would be a pretty nice weekend. I'll be honest. I'll be happy with that.
It'll be fun.
Yes. Like always, the qualifiers will be ending, but our football chaos, it never ends. Even though we're all traveling, we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully, the next pod is 3-0, 4-0 if we're gonna cut the Champions League.
Can't we all just win the Premier League together? I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, or at least come down to the last couple
How
weeks.
could it be top 3? And it's like we don't know.
I don't care. If we're top 3, I don't care what order. I don't care. Let's do
That
it.
would be amazing. No,
Yeah,
actually,
I
at
don't
this
care.
point,
partying.
I'll be honest. At this point, if it couldn't be United, of course, because like we'd all pick our own team. Steve, I have to go for you. I need Everton to win.
Everton. Let's go.
Man, if Everton, I think Everton would be the crowd favorite. For
In those 3,
They're
yeah.
the
most
Pacers. They're the
people, yeah,
Pacers.
between those 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grealish
sure.
would get a statue next to Moyes like the next day.
Yeah. I'll
And the Man
contribute.
City fans would all be like, "What happened?"
I'll pay for it. Awesome. Well, no, it should be a great weekend. Guys, seriously, thank you like always for listening. That's all we got. It's quick and easy.
Awesome. Yeah.
See you next
You
week.
guys.